I was calling for my client up in Toronto. I got a hold of this clinic that's looking for a new MSP, and he was interested in setting up a meeting with my CEO. So she's going out there in a week. They have 600 users, 60 servers, and 4 locations. Should be a pretty good one.
Got one for my guy down at Lubbock, Texas. To the school system, pretty close to them. They're a private school that they just changed IT directors. The old gal that was on the account was calling them for the last probably year or so, never getting a hold of them. The new IT director took over beginning about a week or two ago. And at this point, we have a meeting scheduled for end of next month because he wants to take the next couple of weeks with his current internal guys, figure out where the contracts are at, what the old IT director was signing, what they were under contract for, how long the contracts were for. He's going to be doing those meetings over the next probably 2 weeks, and then he's going to follow up with us via email, let us know everything that is under contract. But yeah, as the conversation went, they have close to about 2,000 users between students, teachers. They have 5 locations, a couple different elementary schools, a couple of high schools, and then one training facility, I think it was. Only 5 servers on premise. He said most of everything is cloud-based now, which is what we do offer cloud-based services too. So hopefully we can at least get him a proposal when it comes to some of that back-of-the-house IT support, maybe cloud solutions, maybe phone systems. But yeah, that'll be the end of next month. Really, really good one. I'm actually really excited for it. It's going to start at Teams. He should be including some more of his guys under the meeting.
Yeah, so I got one today for my client in North Carolina. Was one that I was kind of waiting on for a little bit. The gentleman I had talked to a few weeks back, had a really good conversation with him, and asked me to shoot him over an email with some little more information. Never really heard back from him. He actually called me yesterday accidentally and gave me a call back today, and he was like, hey, that was good timing. I didn't even see your last email. So talked to him a little bit, had another really good conversation, and set up that meeting for a week from tomorrow. A little bit on smaller end, they got about 5 users, but they're really interested in our cybersecurity options, so I think it'll be a really good conversation. And still got 1 day left in the month, and I just hit my first month with 20 appointments, so pretty good day.
So 2 appointments today. First one was for my client in Arkansas. It's with a golf club. They have about 15 computers, 1 physical server, and they were exploring options a few months back. They didn't make a switch. And I just said, hey, are you open to one more option? And she said, yeah. So they currently have a break-fix set up. We're going to go out there next week and meet, just kind of show them what it would look like to work with a managed service provider, and hopefully we're a fit there. And the second one for the day was for my client in California. It's actually a super good one. This one was a lead no interest. I had talked to the administrative director back in, I believe it was November, and they just weren't looking at the time. She said to call back in July, so I wanted to follow up a little bit early and just kind of see where things were at. She said that their current company has fallen off, actually. They had a lot of turnover recently with their current MSP, and they want to meet. So response time is super important, and they want to switch some stuff over to the cloud. It's a 45 computer office. They have a couple servers, and it's a mental health office. So it's a really, really good opportunity in the healthcare space for us, and they are actively looking because they're having a ton of issues. So that's a really good opportunity, and we're going to go out there in a few weeks after spring break.
So I set an appointment for one of my clients. They work with wealth management firms. So I spoke to the advisor over there, and she was saying they're working with the company, but they're not getting enough SEO, not getting enough clients in. So she wanted to meet with us next week about that. I'm super excited. So we'll be meeting with them next week, and hopefully everything goes well.
So got an appointment today with a company up north. The appointment is with a non-profit organization. They have a current IT company out of Baltimore. Not really happy with them. Wanted to see what we offer and what we can improve for their infrastructure. So got them set up for next week. I'm gonna hope that appointment goes well and go from there.
Hey, I just set an appointment for Arsenal for next week on Thursday at 10 o'clock. Was talking to a company out in Nashville. Thought that she was the secretary, but with a little bit of investigation, I found out that she's actually the sales manager. Had a great conversation, got her all set up, and can't wait to work with her.
Got a meeting with a tennis and sailing club this morning with the communications director over there. They're with an MSP right now. He was pretty non-committal off the jump, but he then opened up and got in some pain points. He's pretty unhappy with the current IT company, and I was like, hey, you know what? Let's find some time next week to meet, and we're going to be a pretty good fit for him. So I think it's going to be a really good meeting. Got a meeting with a tennis and sailing club this morning. Spoke with the communications director over there. They're with an MSP right now. He was pretty non-committal off the jump, but he then opened up and got in some pain points. He's pretty unhappy with the current IT company, and I was like, hey, you know what? Let's find some time next week to meet, and we're going to be a pretty good fit for him. So I think it's going to be a really good meeting.
Awesome. So I set my appointment for solar in Houston, Texas. They want to grow their business, and we'll see how it goes.
Hey, just set up an appointment for one of my clients, headquartered in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Potential customer for them who needs help with their digital marketing, as well as their presence online. Should be great. Let's hope for the best.